Hey, sweetie, are you free to talk?
Yeah, it's not too busy at work today, so I've got a spare minute. What's up?
I was just wondering if you've noticed anything going missing from the house lately.
Like, what exactly?
Well, just like little things, really. Like, you know that really cute raincoat I brought the other day? I can't find it anywhere, and I haven't even worn it yet, so I know I've not left it anywhere. Also, other things of mine have gone missing shoes, clothes, jewelry. I'm just slightly concerned that we might have someone breaking in and stealing little bits and pieces to see if we notice. I mean, what if they try to break in whilst we're still here to get something more valuable?
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about anything like that.
But how can you be so sure? Have you honestly not noticed anything of yours missing?
Well, no, she doesn't wear my stuff.
Wait, what? Who doesn't wear your stuff?
My mom, of course.
Your mom? Hang on, I'm really confused. What has your mom got to do with any of this?
I've been letting her borrow some of your things whenever she comes around.
Comes round? To the house, you mean?
Yeah.
But when is she coming round the house? I've not seen her there, and we're both working during the day. So she can't be there then, can she?
Actually, yeah, she stops by during the day whilst we're at work and just kind of relaxes in the house.
What?
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. All she does is watch TV and stuff. She even helps clean up if there are any particular big messes about that you've not had the chance to clean yet. She's actually been a really big help.
How can you be okay with this? That's our home, and your mom is acting as if it's hers. What if we have private things lying around?
Well then, don't leave anything lying around. Simple.
Hang on. So she's the one who's been taking all of my things?
She's not been taking all of them, just borrowing a few things that she liked.
Scott, some of the things she's taken were given to me by my mom. The necklace she took has been handed down from my great-grandmother. I've been worried sick over it, thinking that I had lost it.
She only borrowed it, there's no need to get so hysterical about it.
It's been missing for 6 months. I even asked you when I first saw that it was missing if you knew what had happened to it.
Alright, jeez. I'll ask my mom to bring it back. I still don't see the big deal about her having it though. It's only a piece of jewelry.
It's important to me.
Okay, I got it. No need for all that drama.
How long has your mom been coming to our house?
I don't know, about 8 months or so?
What? How is she even getting in?
I gave her a spare key.
Why would you do that?
Well, she is my mom. I want to look after her, and if that means letting her chill in my house, then that's fine by me. I mean, do you not want me to treat my mom nicely?
Treating your mom nicely would be going over to her house to keep her company and buying her her own jewelry, not letting her act as if she rules over our house and can take what she wants without bothering to ask or even tell me.
I don't exactly have time to do that. It's easier this way. You didn't mind before.
Because I had no clue what was happening.
Well, what do you want me to do then, if you're so upset?
I'd like you to tell your mom that we don't want her coming to our house whilst we're not in it. And we especially don't want her taking things that don't belong to her. If she wants to borrow something from me, then she needs to ask me.
I'll tell her you said that, but I doubt she'll be happy about it.
Well, tell her that's how we both feel. We're a couple, after all, so we need to support each other.
But I don't feel that way. I don't mind my mom coming over.
Can you just support me on this, please?
Fine, whatever. I need to get back to work. I'll talk to my mom later.
Thank you.
So, my son told me that you have a problem with me going to your house whilst you're not there. Why? It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Are you implying that I'm not trustworthy enough to be there when you're not? This is really hurtful, Andrea.
Flora, hello. Yes, I did have a chat with Scott, and we both agreed that it would be best if you didn't do that anymore.
From what my son told me, you're the only one with a problem. Why?
Look, I just don't feel comfortable with you letting yourself into my home whilst I'm not there. It kind of feels like a bit of an invasion of privacy.
How is it an invasion of privacy? It's my son's house too, and as his mother, I should be allowed in his life, which includes where he lives.
I understand that he's your son, but he is also my husband now. Our home is our private place, and I don't mind people coming over as long as I know they're there and that I have invited them to come. I don't like someone just helping themselves to my home whenever they feel like it. It's not a hotel.
I need to make an appointment with you just to see my son now. I told him that he shouldn't marry you. You're simply too controlling.
I'm not saying you need an appointment to see Scott, but you can't go to our house unannounced, especially when we're not there. This is something that I am not willing to compromise on.
I see. Very well then, Your Majesty. I shall make sure to book an appointment well in advance to see my son, as per your request.
I've already told you that you don't need to do that.
No, I wouldn't want to impose on you and your house. Maybe with some warning, you'll actually be able to clean it up a bit as well. That'd be a nice change too.
Okay, if you're going to be like that, then I'm going now, Flora. Oh, and I'd like everything of mine that you've taken without asking returned, please.
Yes, Scott's already told me that you're demanding your things back. Did your parents never teach you how to share?
Did yours not teach you not to take things without asking the owner?
How dare you speak to me like that? Just you wait. You'll regret this.
I'm sure. Okay, Flora. Good night.
How much did that cost? I bet you're making my son pay for it, aren't you?
Hi, Flora. Yes, I've got a new car, and no, Scott isn't paying for it. I managed to get a good finance deal on it, so I decided to upgrade. This new car should last me quite a few years now.
Well, I must admit it's quite a nice vehicle.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you, by the way, for giving me my things back.
Uh-huh. But really though, I love that car. It would suit me just perfectly. To be honest, I've always wanted one like it, and my car does need upgrading. Well, anyway, I can decide if I want to try and get one like it after I've driven yours around a little bit. I'll be around soon to pick it up.
Huh? What do you mean you're coming to get it?
Well, after I saw it the other day, I told Scott how much I liked it, and he said that I could have it if I liked it that much.
He said what?
Why is that such a shock? I mean, generally, when a person sees something they like, they tend to get it for themselves.
Well, I'm sorry, Flora, but you can't have my car, no matter how much you like it.
Well, why not?
Besides, it's my car. Besides, I need it to get to work, and this is the most important thing. I bought it by myself, for myself. I don't have to give it to anyone I don't want to.
Well, how rude. I mean, I even did what you asked, and asked politely if I could have it. Scott said I could, so I'm going to be picking it up whether you like it or not.
Well, it wasn't Scott's car to give away. It's mine. The car is in my name, and so is all of the insurance. So Scott has absolutely no say on who gets to have my car.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be talking to Scott about your attitude. I mean, I even followed your rules, and now you're going back on them. It's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is the fact that Scott said you could have my brand new car. You don't need to worry about having words with him because I'll be doing that myself.
Seriously, Andrea? You told my mom that she can't have your car? Why?
Because it's my car? Where on earth did you get the impression that you could decide to just give away something I bought and use on a daily basis?
Well, we already have one car, and my mom needs a new one because her old one is a death trap, so stop being so selfish and let her have the car. You can get on by public transport.
I'm being selfish?
Well, yeah, first you kicked my mom out of our house, saying that you don't feel comfortable with her in it, even though she wasn't hurting anyone. And now after setting stupid rules about asking people to borrow their things, you go back on your word and won't let my mom have your car? That's selfish.
I saved up for this car with my own money. And if anyone's being selfish, it's you. You just give in to your mom and give her whatever she wants, regardless of how I feel. I mean, how can you think that giving her a brand new car that I paid for is fair?
Because she's my mom. I'm doing what I need to do to look after her in her older age. In fact, it doesn't matter if you don't give my mom your car because I'll simply take it from you.
How will you do that?
I'll file for divorce. You've been really getting on my nerves lately anyway, so getting rid of you and taking the car for myself is just a win-win scenario.
Wow, so your true colors have finally shown themselves, huh? Fine. I'll give you the divorce, and you can have the car as long as you promise to pay alimony to me.
Fine, whatever. Anything to be rid of you.
I feel exactly the same way about you. And before you get any ideas, you'll be signing the car over in your name before I give it to you. I'm not going to be the one responsible for any payments or damages that might happen.
Fine. If you're really gonna be that petty, I'll sign the stupid papers.
Good.
Hey, Andrea. Hey, it's been a while.
Scott? What do you want? I thought I finally got rid of you and that I'd never have to hear from you again.
Yeah, it's just... the car that you gave my mom has been having a few issues. Its brakes seem to have gone, along with its clutch, and there were a few other things that look a bit iffy. So I thought I can give you the car back and then maybe we can call it even and call off the divorce lawyers and I can stop paying you alimony? I mean, the value of the car should cover what you're asking for, right?
Let me get this right. You want me to take back a clearly broken car, which will cost me thousands in repairs from the sounds of it, in exchange for not getting my divorce alimony?
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm good, thanks.
What?
You can keep the car. After all, your mom was so adamant about having it. Just a shame that it's falling apart. I mean, it's only 4 months old. It's almost as if someone might have done something to it.
Wait, are you saying you purposely sabotaged the car to get back at me?
What? Of course not. I'm not a mechanic. I know nothing about cars.
But you just said...
Anyway, I really shouldn't be talking to you. My lawyer said so. If you want to say anything to me, it'll have to be through them now. I'll see you in court, Scott. Oh, and by the way, thanks for taking that car off my hands. I ended up finding a much better, more vintage one for half the price. It's so much better than that rubbish, broken one you've got.
Andrea!
Bye, Scott. Hope you have a nice life with your new wife. I mean, mom. I'm glad I'm not with such a mama's boy anymore. Thanks for showing me what a pathetic person you actually are. After Scott tried to get me to call off my lawyers in exchange for the car, we finally settled things in court, with Scott paying me alimony because of his affair. Things didn't get better for Scott. He ended up moving into a run-down little apartment as I sold the house that we both shared. His mom would constantly go to his house during the day, to the point that she would scare off any potential girlfriend. I did try to warn him about her, but he just didn't want to listen to me. As for me, I moved to the city where my career really took off. I became a very important person within my company, and I'm even in line to become the CEO. Everything definitely got better once I left Scott. It can be difficult letting go of someone that you have been with for a long time, but sometimes it really is for the best. Besides, some of the best things in life can happen when you least expect them.
Amanda, honey, oh my god, I have some great news.
Huh? What is it, Ken? Shouldn't you be working right now?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I was, but then this amazing thing happened and I just had to tell you.
What is it?
Okay, so, you know that there was a position that was available in the upper management of my company? Like in the upper management, where all the bigwigs are and where the average salary is hundreds of thousands of dollars a year?
Yeah, you've been telling me about it for a while now. You thought maybe Alan would get it, being your boss and all, and that it would be a good thing if he did, because at least then you'd have someone to relay important information to who would actually listen to you. I'm guessing that Alan actually did get the job then? That's why you're so happy?
Guess again.
No. You?
That's right.
That's amazing! But how? I didn't even know that you were up for the position. You never said.
Well, I put my name up for it, just on the off chance that I might actually have the possibility to get it. I never actually thought that they'd consider me, let alone give me the job. I can't believe how lucky I am. I mean, this could really change our lives, you know? I'll be earning some serious money now, so you might even be able to quit your job and stay at home if you want. Honestly, our lives are gonna be so much better now that we're not gonna have to worry about money. We'll be free to do whatever we want, whenever we want. Not to mention, I'll get to go to all the cool meetings all over the world. I bet they'll even fly me to them in a private jet, or at the very least business class. I seriously can't wait.
That sounds amazing! Poor Alan, though. He must be a little disappointed.
Who cares? As far as I'm concerned, he's nothing more than just an average worker now. He's no longer my boss, so I don't have to do anything he says. In fact, I'm his boss, so he'd better watch out if he doesn't want to lose his job.
But why would you fire him? He's not done anything wrong, has he?
Well, no, but I've got to protect my position now. Alan was one of the people that the other higher-ups were contemplating promoting, so I need to make sure that he can't be a threat to my new job. I might even demote him just to make sure that he doesn't get any funny ideas about trying to get rid of me. It'll serve as a good warning to anyone else who might have the same idea as well.
Oh, maybe you should just see how you get on in your new position first? I mean, you've not even been promoted for 1 day yet. Take some time to enjoy it and get settled in with your new responsibilities. Then see how you feel from there. I mean, You don't want to draw unnecessary attention to you from the other management people, do you?
Yeah, you're right. It might think I've gone power mad or something and demote me again. It's best if I just try to lay low for a while. Thanks for helping me calm down a little.
That's okay. Getting a promotion is a big deal, and it probably left you a little overwhelmed. But we can definitely celebrate tonight. I can buy some nice steaks and a nice bottle of wine, and we can have a lovely dinner at home.
Screw that, we're gonna eat at one of the fanciest places in the city. Make sure you get dressed up really nice. I want everyone to see my beautiful wife with me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, if that's how you'd like to celebrate.
Definitely. Oh, and did I tell you I'll be even getting my own secretary? Being the boss is the best.
Just don't let it get to your head.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I've gotta go. Technically, I'm still at work, so yeah, see you later.
See you later. Well done, by the way. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
Ken? Kendrick? Where are you? It's 7 in the morning and you're not here. It is your day off, isn't it? I mean, I thought we were going to go and see your parents.
Amanda?
Yeah, that's me. Where are you? Did you even come home last night?
Oh, no, actually, I didn't.
Huh? Why not?
Oh, well, me and some of the other bosses decided to go for a drink last night. We went to a really nice bar. You know, the one that's just opened up on 52nd Street? The one that I've said I wanted to go to for quite a while now? Yeah, we went there.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why you didn't come home last night or where you are right now.
Well, it got quite late and I didn't want to wake you, so I thought I'd get a room at a hotel instead and sleep on my hangover there.
What? That makes no sense. You've come home drunk plenty of times before since you've been promoted, and you've not cared about waking me up then. Why was this time any different?
Well, after the bar, we ended up going across town to a club, and by the time that we left, I really couldn't be bothered to make the journey all the way back home. So I thought crashing at the hotel would be easier. Really, I did it for you. I was trying to be considerate and stuff.
Well, you know a great way to be considerate? How about not staying out until the stupid hours of the morning, getting drunk, and actually coming home to spend time with your wife instead? Honestly, ever since you got that promotion and started earning more money, it's like you've turned into a completely different man. You hardly spend any time with me anymore, always saying that you've got to work. I think I preferred it better when you were working your old job.
Seriously? We were poor then. This job is so much better and we have a much better lifestyle because of it. I think that you're just jealous that I'm making more of myself in my work than you are. Why can't you just be grateful for everything I've given you? I mean, you got a new house, which is massive, a new car, new clothes, and everything else in between. How are you not happy?
Because I don't have you anymore. You're always out or away working. We hardly even see each other anymore. It's like we're just flatmates that cross paths every now and then. You've even been spending more time sleeping at other places than you have here.
Well, that's because I've been busy with work. What do you even do? I mean, I'm the one bringing all the money in, so how do you contribute to the house and stuff? Maybe you should be focusing more on yourself instead of me.
I help around the house. I do all of the house chores and I still work as well. Look, we can have this argument later. You need to get home so that you can get ready to go to your parents. They're expecting us today, remember?
Actually, about that, they're not expecting you at all. They're expecting me and my partner.
What are you on about now? I am your partner. I'm your wife, remember?
Not anymore, you're not.
What?
I'm leaving you for someone else, and she's so much better than you.
What? What are you on about? Who?
It's Natasha.
Your secretary? But isn't she, like, 20 years younger than you?
Yeah, and?
And I'm your wife. How could you just leave me for someone who could very well be your daughter?
There's loads of reasons. She's prettier, funnier, more adventurous, more exciting, and just overall better than you. I actually enjoy being around her, which is more than I can say for you. All you do nowadays is nag at me. I don't want to live a boring life like you.
You think I'm boring?
Well, yeah, I mean, what do you even do all day? Sit at home moping or go to work at your boring job? You could literally do anything, and instead you'd rather moan and nag at me whenever you get the chance. It's annoying and I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with you, so I'm leaving you for Natasha. She just gets me, you know? Anyway, I'll expect you to be moved out of the house by the time I get back later tonight. Anything that's left over, I'll ship to wherever you are. But me and Natasha want the house to ourselves now, so you're gonna have to move out. I did pay for the house, so I get to decide who lives in it and who doesn't.
What? You're kicking me out now?
Well, yeah, me and Natasha need somewhere to live, and we don't want you hanging around whilst we're trying to start our new lives. No one wants a sad old woman just hanging around and bringing everything down. You can go and do that somewhere else, far away from me.
I can't actually believe you right now. Hang on, are you with Natasha right now? Are you both in that hotel together?
Well, I don't see any reason to lie anymore, so yeah, we are.
You absolute vile excuse of a man. You're literally cheating on me right now, and you have the audacity to be annoyed at me and demand I leave my home by the end of the day just so you and your new, whatever she is, can cheat even more?
Yeah, well, it isn't your home, is it? It's mine. I bought it, so I want you out of it.
Fine. I wouldn't want to stay around somewhere where horrible people are anyway. I would rather have much better people in my company than two cheating, lying witches.
Yeah, whatever. Just leave. I am sick and tired of seeing your ugly old face everywhere.
Gladly. At least I won't have to see your disgusting bald face anymore either.
I'm not bald, I'm just thinning. You know that.
You know, given how you look, you must realize that Natasha is only with you for the money, right? She doesn't actually love you.
Yes, she does. She told me.
Pretty faces like hers lie quite easily. I'd watch my back if I were you.
You're just jealous because I found someone younger and prettier than you to be with. It's kinda sad. You really need to work on yourself a bit more if you want any man to find you attractive. Maybe go to the gym?
Funny, I was just about to say the same thing to you.
Whatever, I'm going now. Be out of my house before I get back.
Hello, is this Amanda?
Yes? Who is this?
Hi, this is Alan. I used to work with your husband before he fired me.
Oh, Alan, hi. Yes, I heard about that. I'm so sorry he did that to you. I've got to admit that he's turned into a bit of a jerk since he's been promoted.
Yeah, tell me about it. I heard that he also cheated on you and made you move out of your home.
Yeah. Anyway, what did you want?
Oh, yeah, well, you see, before I was fired, I did a bit of digging about Kendrick and his promotion, and I found out that he actually lied on his application. He claimed to have done a bunch of things to help the company earn more money and pay less tax on their profits, but in actuality, he's actually messed up big time.
What do you mean?
Well, instead of finding ways to legally get tax rebates and stuff, it turns out that Kendrick's actually just funneled the money into illegal accounts to hide the amount of profits that's being made.
Okay, but doesn't every company do that?
Well, yeah, but one of the accounts is in his own personal name. Kendrick's been stealing money from the company.
Oh wow, I bet his bosses won't be pleased about that.
No, I don't think they will.
But why did you come to me with this? Surely you could expose him for his scams.
I've tried, but the other higher-ups simply won't listen to me. They think that I'm just trying to get Kendrick fired so that I can take his job. I thought that they might listen to you more because you're his wife. If you're able to say that Kendrick's spending more money than he's actually bringing home, then they might actually believe the truth about what he's been doing.
Well, I guess I can try. It's about time that he gets his comeuppance.
I'll say.
Thanks, Alan, for telling me about this.
You're welcome. I think you deserve a bit of closure after what he's done to you.
Yeah, me too.
Let me know how it goes.
I will.
Amanda, how could you? You're supposed to be my wife and support me. How could you throw me under the bus like that?
Oh, Kendrick, I see you found out what's happened then?
Well, considering my bosses have just brought me to the office to fire me and then tell me that I'm under investigation for theft, bribery, and fraud, among other things, then yeah, I've found out what's happened.
Yes, well, maybe next time you won't lie and cheat your way into a promotion that doesn't belong to you. You might even learn how to be a decent human being.
But why would you do this to me? I'm your husband. You're supposed to be loyal to me.
Like how you were loyal to me?
That was a completely different thing. I didn't get you fired from your job and put under federal investigation.
Yes, well, hopefully this will teach you to not be such a horrible person.
I can't believe you. Not to mention that Natasha's left me now as well.
Oh wow, shocker. As soon as your money was gone, so was she. Who'd have guessed it?
Don't be so sarcastic. Look, maybe we can give our relationship another chance. And then you can help me out of the situation I found myself in, yeah? You can say you made up the allegations as a jilted ex-wife or something. And we can all move past this, okay?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because you deserve everything that you get. Plus, why would I want to get back together with someone who is so vile and cruel to me? I'm better off on my own. Anyway, I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so please stop texting me. Goodbye, Kendrick. The investigation into Kendrick found out that he had indeed been embezzling money and hiding it in the offshore bank accounts. The company was furious with him and pressed charges as soon as they could. Kendrick is now in prison for theft and fraud and faces a few long years before he can be released. As for me, I've moved on with my life. I completely left behind everything to do with Kendrick and began to live for myself. Alan and I began talking a lot more as well, and we're actually dating now. It's going good so far, and he's a much better man than Kendrick ever was. I guess he did me a favor by leaving me, as I was able to find someone much sweeter, kinder, and more caring. Funny how life works out like that.